Okay, hey there YouTube, I'm You Can See This is the Kids Time. Welcome to my channel, and yeah, so I didn't actually realize that this had fully released, so we're going to go ahead and jump into some games of Don't Starve Hamlet. Now, I haven't really played this at all. I've played a tiny bit just to see if there's too much change to the mechanics, and there actually is. But this isn't to tell you how to play the game or anything useful like that. This is literally just for me to figure out, get my bearings and figure out how to play this approximately. There's been a lot of changes to this game over time, and honestly speaking, some of them are not necessarily in a direction that makes me super happy, because I was always more the sort of passive city builder type. This starts you with a city, and I hope that that's a really important element to this. Not your city, of course, it's the pig city, but presumably you can do like trade and stuff like that. Now this is the thing that was really quite different for me, is the stuff that you start off with around you. Nice 2-point landing, out of 10 that was. And away that guy goes. Alright, so we got a bag of sand here. Too heavy. Useless flags, deflated balloon. Alright, cool. Now, the reason that we start off with this thing is that we can chop down this tall grass here, because you can no longer just pick grass normally, which is an interesting change, and not necessarily one that I'm super sure if I like yet. There's some pigs over there, we can talk to them later, but they're actually, as far as I can tell, friendly. So we're not going to bother them or anything like that, that's fine. Going to gather our asparagus or whatever. Now, there's a couple things that I'm just sort of, like, not sure about here. Alright. But one of the things that is quite strange is that you don't really go through the game doing the normal way of getting resources like rocks and gold and stuff like that. So by flipping over these rocks. And as far as I can tell, they replenish, but yeah, I'm not too sure if I am familiar enough with how this game works to really know what's going on. I think one of the reasons why they have to start you off with this is that it's actually quite difficult to get things like rocks and get things like other resources like that. This little guy, also harmless, he will follow me around and be annoying, but they're friendly enough. Doing the usual stuff here, just trying to collect up resources, gather those as we continue along. Many of the mechanics don't seem too different. Also, I can enter into these ruins. That's not really useful when you don't have any lights or resources or anything like that, so we're not going to bother, although it could make some, Alright, finally. We can make some torches and stuff like that, of course, that's going to be fine. In tools, we do have the option to build machetes, but you'll see that we don't actually have the resources to build machetes, because, again, they've really changed how to get that particular resource. These rocks are jumping. I don't know if that indicates anything yet. Gold in that one. Okay, nice. So, yeah, I've been finding that it's a lot harder to get to the point where you can get your higher tech stuff in this version, and I suspect you're supposed to enter the ruins and explore down there instead of just doing what I normally do, which is run across the map and gather up everything from the surface. Which kind of sucks, because that is sort of my playstyle, but gotta learn how to adapt to changing times there. There's also, like, poisonous potatoes, and if you eat one early on, you just die, so that's a fun learning experience. Cool. So you can actually just go through these dung balls as well, and they'll give you resources as well, so you can use that to get some stuff there. And we can trade some of the stuff here, we can do whatever. Just going to try and explore a bunch of the map, though, before night as well, and we're also going to go ahead and just, once night falls, just throw up some torches and keep exploring, because that still appears to be the way you play this. I know that, like, in the default game, like, it really is just sort of... They added, I think, late game content is how they sort of conceptualize it, where it's like hunt down all the big monstery things, which can be pretty interesting, and figuring out how to survive them is pretty tricky, but they've got such weird stuff in this game nowadays. It's like jelly beans and like gummy slugs that you find under rocks here. As far as I know, they're perfectly fine for you to eat, though, so it's just they do clutter up your inventory a little bit. I'm going to eat this gummy slug here just to get rid of it. Did that hurt my sanity? I think that hurt my sanity a little bit. Can't really tell. Pretty sure that gummy slug was what did it. Well, possibly because it's considered eating raw meat, I'm guessing? I don't know. Usually in this game, candy heals your health, I thought. I would imagine gummy slugs fill the same sort of role there. Yeah, there's some potatoes, I think. We're not going to eat those. Some iron ore over here. Yeah, those are tubers. Not a lot I can do with the iron ore yet, but I kind of feel like picking it up. These guys will try to kill me. Yeah, so stay away from these guys as much as we can. As well as these swarms of mosquitoes and stuff like that. This is not the safest place for me to be exploring this time of day, but we'll probably leave the niter on the ground here. I think you can eat these once they... I don't remember. Can you cook them? I don't goddamn know. Alright, well, whatever. All I remember is I tried one and it poisoned me, but... Alright. This place is just awful. Alright. Now, to a certain extent as well, I've noticed you can trade with, like, the pig villages, but... Build 2 of these. I've known for a long time that you can sort of toggle your torches on and off, but I've always been too lazy to bother doing that, so I just build more torches. It's like more utility efficient, but it's made out of cheap, like, replenishable resources that you can just get more of, so... Alright, looks like we can get a straw hat now if we want to. If it starts raining, we'll build one of those, but don't really need one right now. I can eat this aloe to clear up some inventory. Would be nice if I could get Abigail out, but not right yet. I kind of just want to keep flipping these things over in particular, though, just because I really would like to get enough gold to continue along with the tech path if I need to. Especially, like, I would love to have enough to get my backpack, because playing this game without a backpack is a nightmare. I'm just going to eat this to get it out of the way. It seems to be relatively healthy. Eat another one. And another one. And that's pretty close to full. Alright. Looks like we're in an area that's not actually that dangerous right now, so that's good. I kind of wish that you started the game with Abigail. Like, that potentially could be broken, but... Let's see here. Sort of linking back up to where we started a bit. Lots of weird little sounds here. Oops. Feel like that might have been something a bit dangerous. Some charcoal over here. Yep. Something dangerous chasing after us. Wonder why this stuff all burned down. Must be just part of the procedural generation that things can start off burned, and now I'm a bit more used to burned structures and stuff like that. It's coming about just as a result of like player fires or lightning more often, or summer. So that's a bit of an interesting change, I guess. Okay. I might have to get the last bits of gold for this from the village. Like, I might just have to find the pig people and trade with them to get that. I think sometimes these have gold. Oh, that's my phone doing stuff. Probably telling me the weather's been updated. Getting a lot of flint this run, which is nice. Hello. A life filled with endless mediocre service. Fantastic. Earthly wealth has no use in death. Stay cheerful. So, there's supposed to be a way that I can converse with these people to trade with them. but I can't remember what that is. These guys all seem friendly enough, though. He wants jewels, it sounds like. Pass that rope. Get thee to a shrubbery. Visit yon shop if you have boo-boos. Pass the rope. So these are things you can give them, and they'll give you, like, coins. And you can use those coins to then purchase stuff from the pig people. And you can, like, for example, go into specific houses. We might have, yeah, just the one shop is listed there so far. So we could then use those coins to, for example, buy gold from the pigs or something like that. Or we could use it to buy, like, pretty much a bunch of different stuff that they've got available. Part of me suspects that that's how you advance in this. And you can't really take the stuff that's around here, so these guys are, you know, guarding all this, and I can't take their stuff. Unfortunately. Too naive to know pain. I wonder if I can kill these to summon Abigail. I'm guessing that's probably something I could do. I don't think I can get at these things from here. No. Alright, let's just sort of scoot along the edges of the map and figure out what's going on here. The guard pigs look pretty intimidating, but I bet there's people out there who can, like, kill them on day one with just their little thing here, but they seem friendly enough, so I don't know why I would do that. There's probably some sort of reward for doing it. This game is usually kind of like that. Wonder if I could give the gummy slug to a pig and if they'd give me a coin for that. These ones in the sort of more civilized Hamlet sort of thing are pretty much less prone, it seems like, to giving you stuff for that, but I highly doubt that they just sort of crap in the streets like the other pigs do. I guess is a country bumpkin digger or something like that. Alright, let's try heading down into here for a little... Well, we'll keep flipping rocks, actually, since we keep finding them. Oh, this is different. Cave cleft. Well, I don't have a pickaxe yet, so it's not really super useful for me to try that. I feel like if I went down to Cave Cleft, I would want to have a pickaxe. That's my guess. I might head down into one of those caves during the night, though. More gummy things. Eating this much raw asparagus is a pretty weird thing to do, but you can, like, there's nothing wrong with raw asparagus, I guess. Just, you know, I don't usually enjoy it. So that might just be a me problem rather than a problem with raw asparagus. Alright, let's see how things are here. I sort of got distracted because I didn't want to head through the dense foliage here. The stuff sort of obscures your view a bit on the map there. And I find that there's more ominous music in there, so I'm guessing something bad happens to you when you're in there. Don't know that for sure, though. Alright, we're getting closer to night. We have a guard post over here as well. Not 100% sure if heading into the caves at night is going to be a good idea for me, but... that was a weird sound. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll head down. I haven't got any, like, fire starting abilities, so it's just going to be torches, but... Alright. So that's kind of a Legend of Zelda-y kind of vibe to it. So it's just a tiny little room here. Oh, I have to do that. Alright, well, that's interesting. So I guess we'll try the dungeon as well. I'll grab some more of this iron here. I'd imagine there must be something pretty useful you can make out of iron. What is this thing? An armored pangolin? A fool and his gold. I wonder if those guys are made of gold. Oh, that looks like traps. I don't know, I feel like Am I just stuck here now? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of flowers right now, I think. What's this light from? Oh, what the hell did this? Is it the scorpion? Whatever did it left a halberd. Alright, let's give this a shot here. This is a bad idea, by the way. Should have done this at a very different time here. Forgot that night was just about night. Alright, I wonder if the guards respawn. The reason I'm worried about this thing in particular is that it's probably poisonous. Like, I feel that to be quite likely. Weevil carapace. I just have to run around here until I can re-find Abigail. There we go. So I'm assuming the halberd's probably a pretty good weapon, but that's an assumption, and I have been wrong about things before. Lever thing. That's interesting. If this thing's poisonous, I'm in a lot of trouble, potentially. There we go. Nope. Alright, so that worked out okay. Let's head to that village that we saw earlier. Where the hell was it? Oh, that was actually quite a distance from here. So I think we can probably sell this lost idol. It's an intelligent cricket man. There's a hippopotamus. There's an autosave. Abigail, help me. Oh, they've decided to leave me alone, okay. Abigail feels a bit slow, but I know she's had a lot of weird stuff happening in the patch. Okay. Let's see what we can manage here now. Oops. Never rotate the camera, because I will never figure out how to rotate it back. Why would you do this, Abigail? What did those little guys ever do to you? Hopefully she won't start attacking the guards. That would be really bad. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I could... I know that once I've given these guys like a rope or whatever, they don't actually just keep taking rope from you. They will be like, that's enough for today. No more coins. No more coins for you. Which is fine. Actually, I should be going towards the... place down here, because I think this is where I saw a thing that was a... Nope, that's the mud spa. Damn. Okay. This flower shop. Where's the place? Where's the museum? That's the Trough Deli. Grocer. Mineral Exchange. Academy. This might be it. Alright, he's giving me a 10 pence oink, which is a coin. So we can use this to buy other things, including, if I wanted to, I could go into, for example, the Mineral Exchange and buy, like, this gold nugget for 10 oinks. And there's a centipede oink for 100 of them. So this is just like basic coinage here. But I could also buy all sorts of different stuff here if I wanted to. Earthly wealth has no use in death, yeah. So this is how you would potentially get gold if you really needed to. I'm not entirely sure or convinced that this is the only way to get coins, though. Looks like you need to get more petals. Ooh, that really knocks your sanity. Actually, I think maybe candy did knock your sanity in this game. I'm trying to remember like what the honey taffy did, because that was something that was really good for your health. But maybe it was bad for your sanity for some reason. I don't know why candy would be. You would think that would be... Maybe it's because you're like a little kid or something like that. I don't think the characters in this game are little kids. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like just really weird adults. Alright, well... did find out that we can exchange these for oinks, which is nice. But... pretty sure I need like 4 gold. Oh, no, I need logs. I actually have enough gold. Okay, well... we could potentially... just build a little spot near the pigs and use this as a moment to get our science up and running. More specifically, we just want to get to the point where we can get just want to get to that point where I'm rolling in the ability to build some stuff so I could trade it, like rope, for example. I could just be a professional rope trader. That would be lovely. Let's put this halberd on just in case. Also frees up slots so I can get stuff in there to eat, even though I don't really need to. I really feel like I could probably throw away the gummy slugs or something like that, but I'm just gonna be... I feel like Abigail would do well against insects like that, but you never know. No point really risking it. She seems to be doing some damage to them already anyway. Ooh, a gold piece. Perfect. That's exactly what we want is gold. I just want to see if Abigail can take out one of these things. I'm not sure if she's taking damage or not, because she doesn't look like she's taking damage. Doesn't look like they're taking any damage though either. I don't know. This place feels kind of janky and a little bit dangerous to me, and looks like I've gotten to the farthest extent of it, so... Unless that little tip is actually just a tiny narrow bridge, in which case, you know... Oops, my bad. These guys seem friendly, so I'll leave them alone. I'm pretty sure that I have to kill those guys for gold, though, is what the game seems to be. I don't think that my halberd's actually taking any damage from this. I don't think that you can attack those. I'm not entirely convinced that they actually deal damage either, though. Oh boy. They must deal damage. Everything in this game deals damage. So I'm just running around through this field here with my 10 pence. We're pretty close to the point where, yeah, I think the next day we're going to just make sure that we go in there and start our village, where we're going to be probably pretty near the pig village. I'm not sure if they're going to, like, turn crazy on the full moon, like the uncivilized pig people do, but they do seem pretty good about getting to bed on time, so... I get a feeling like that should be fine. Let's just pick up more sticks. We're gonna need them. Sticks, grass, those are things you're always going to need. Not being able to pick up grass at night actually really sucks. Okay, I think I need 12 flowers so I can get the flower hat. Alright, where's my halberd? I will have this equipped, I guess, just in case there's stuff I want to chop down. I guess, well, you can get grass tufts, I guess, by opening those as well, but... I wonder why they changed it so you did have to, like, chop stuff to get that. I feel like this is something different. Let's put this hat on. Lovely, stylish, beautiful. Oh, there's an angry hippopotamus. Fantastic. It's not overly aggravated, angry hippopotamus. That looks poisonous, all that sort of greeny kind of miasma there. Not sure about that, but feels like it probably is. We'll find out later when I go in there and get poisoned. What the hell? This looks like a sacrificial thing. I wonder if you can light the brazier. Alright, but we have a job to do right now, which is get back to closer to that pig village. Don't necessarily want to build like right on the pig village, I just want to be kind of near it. Just in case they turn crazy on the full moon. I'm not even sure if it's actually been tracking the moon. Alright, let's grab this. Equip it. These things seem to actually change themselves up pretty quickly. I wonder what you do with that carapace there. Alright. I can't tell if this is like a big tree or if it's not. Are these tubers? What is this? Cork. Well, I didn't actually want to get cork, so that's kind of an annoying thing to realize that there's another type of tree that I have to contend with. Alright. Let's just chuck it. Alright, what about you guys? Are you guys actually trees? Are you full of snakes? You're probably full of snakes or some bullshit. I also haven't seen any spiders, which is a bit odd. Alright, so that's our 3. We need 4, unfortunately. I feel like this is definitely the thing for the fully developed version of this tree, so... Is this an egg? Yep. I wonder what you do with this thing. Doesn't really look like you can do much with it. Alright. Oh, there's a snake. Abigail's getting in on that. Alright. So this kind of area here is a little bit gross, so we're gonna go over another biome here to this grassy area. And set up shop relatively near here. I don't want to be too close to this house here, but maybe to the north of the pig village. We'll figure out what's up there in a bit, but this place seems kind of idyllic. This place seems pretty chill. Normally I would try to build it between like a whole bunch of specific resources, but I don't think that's how this goes quite as much as previously. Let's build some rope. Alright, let's put that down there. Fine. Tools. Venturing. Backpack. There we go. The most bloody important thing we can make. Shears. Cut your way into adventure. Shovel. Treasure hunting. Ball peen hammer. What? Disarming tools, gold pan. Being able to pan gold would be pretty useful. Let's try and make one of those potentially. What do they mean pans gold in this context, actually? I wonder if I need, like, water, or... I'm imagining this probably works in water, but, like, do I need a specific spot in the water? Because this should actually just be a thing that you dunk into a river or something like that. What the hell is this? I feel like this is a bad idea. Speaks to our soul. This belongs in a museum. We'll have to sell it. Okay. Well, more importantly, I'm still not sure what to do with this gold pan just yet. There must be a specific place that you can use it in. Like, I'm wondering if there were those ponds that we saw earlier, if those are what you use those in? Fare thee well. Okay. The flying mammals of death have appeared. What? The guards are freaking out too. Disconcerting. This must be the replacement for the... Yeah, this feels like replacement for the wolves. Alright, we'll pick that monster meat up even though I don't really ever feel like eating it. Pigskin, question mark? I feel like giving a guard monster meat would be a bad idea right now. I don't want to attack him, I want to say hello, but maybe later. Alright, where did I put my science thing? Just a bit to the south here. I don't think I've got the resources for a fire pit right now. I just need a few more rocks, it looks like. It would be nice to know if I could do something useful here. Let's make one of these. What I really would like, though, is... yeah, a corked candle hat. Okay, that sounds good. I was about to say, like, I need something that gives me more consistent light. I need to build another torch, I think. There we go. And where were those cork trees again? It's not these ones. Or is it these ones? No, it's these ones. Okay. Might be able to find that cork I just left on the ground as well. Oh, and here's that cork I found, yep. Okay, and we'll leave this on the ground here. Do we trade in stuff right yet? I probably could. I think I need a bit more cork. I don't have enough here. Do I use the axe for the cork? I think I do. Alright. So that should be enough cork to get us that cork candle hat, and then we can go exploring for relics. But I'm going to head into town here, and I'm going to give out some of this, So this is probably actually... I'm guessing that rope being a common thing that people want is actually probably one of the reasons why... Let's try talking to you here. Grass. That's interesting. Oh right, I forgot. New coinage. It's not as though you just have like a pocket with all of your change, all the denominations. Okay. I like how there's just one poop in the street. It's just been there. Pick not my minded rocks. Yeah. I will give it the oinks for rocks. Sells me thine clippings. They must want, like... I'm not sure what they want, actually. You have relics? I do, but I'm gonna give that to the, relic place. So I get the feeling like they probably give a better price. I'm probably wrong. You know what, actually... Oh, he doesn't seem to want it. Interesting. Alright, well, Relic's shop is over this way. I got my ball-peen hammer to show that I mean business, that I am a true academician. Whatever the hell the word is. That's odd. Apparently this relic doesn't count. Okay. Well, let's get back to our sciencey doodad, I guess, in a bit. I didn't see anyone that wanted rope, which is odd. Just randomly eating stuff off the ground here, like some sort of uncivilized clout, but whatever. Do want to find a person to sell this rope to, however. Berries, I need that stuff. I wonder if I don't have space for a relic, like, for the coinage or whatever. That might be what's going on. Let's, give you this. Maybe I guess a relic thing isn't a relic. Or no, let's see if that opens up the spot there. Huh, that's frustrating. Alright, well... Well, mats. Best out feathers. How now? You know, given the amount of poop on the streets, I think that they do just, like, eat something randomly and then defecate right there. A kingdom for some berries. You have a kingdom? You lucky bastard. Boards. Petals. Clippings. Rope. Here we go. It's giving me 2 oinks. Okay. Finding the right person to sell stuff to in this town is actually kind of awkward sometimes. There's a tool shop there. Let's see if they'll... I don't get why they won't take this. Alright, well... In any event, let's get back to our little hut, our hovel. It's not even that. Let's be honest here, it's just area where we are inhabiting, unfortunately, but... I wonder if the ball-peen hammer would have been useful in those caves on those sort of rocks there. On those stalactites, I wonder if that's what you need for those, or if I could have just pickaxed them, because I might have just been able to pickaxe them. Fortunately, this guy's still just trapped. He'll probably turn into a werepig and then get... I don't know. I'm not even sure what'll happen to him. Delicious radishes. I actually really like radishes, so... The fact that they've added in all these different kinds of vegetables is kind of neat. Alright. So... We have got the ability to get our cork candle hat now. Which I might as well try and use right away, if I can get to a dungeon in time. Got our halberd, we got our ghost friend, got our cork candle hat, we're running out of food. Got a box full of jelly beans or whatever. It's perfect, it's fine. Got our ball-peen hammer. Oh boy. I do hear some heavy stomping, but I think that's just that hippopotamus. Okay, so was this the one that I used already a bit? Oh, jeez. Okay, it's a smashable thing, so... I wonder if I just need a regular hammer for that. Oh, god damn it. Also, the light on this thing is absolutely atrocious. God damn it. Okay. Well, it's fully dark now, unfortunately, so I can't get the grass I wanted. Now, does this randomize every time I go into it, or does it stay the same? There's a bomb thing there. I wonder if I need bombs. Gunpowder. Would like to light these on fire, to be perfectly honest. This does help a bit with the lighting as well. Oh, it's daytime again. Let's go out and get some grass. Fortunately, there's plenty of it around, so it's not as though this is really that difficult. Alright. Now we got a proper hammer. Amazing archaeological finds here. Truly. Okay, what can we drop here? I don't really need these jelly beans, honestly. This does feel realistic to what you'd find in just a random pot. Nothing? Really? Okay, fine. Who knows how old those were? Oh, mold. Oh, feather. Well, let's see. Nothing I can just drop right now, unfortunately. Just gonna drop my hat here. Nope, actually. Drop our reeds, I guess. I don't know. We'll drop the one grass. Alright, so what we have to do is go back to our little spot there and build up a box, because we clearly need a box here. Drop off some of this weird stuff, like this relic thing, for example. I don't know what to do with it. Eat stuff along the way here. I wonder if you can take the berries and stuff like that without them noticing, like if there's a sight radius or anything like that. I like how Abigail hates the squirrels for whatever reason. Just tries to murder the hell out of them. Alright, so even if I can't build a box here, can't actually remember where boxes are in this game. Structures. Chest, 3 planks. It has been a while. Not that I can ever remember it to begin with, but the other problem is I don't actually have enough here. Fortunately, I'm in the middle of the woods, so this isn't a huge deal. Let's drop that there. Let's drop this here. Let's drop these here for now. Alright. Not sure if this tree is, like, fully developed yet. Alright, let's plant these. Gotta have a responsible planting system as always. And I should get a shovel pretty soon as well. I didn't have those researched yet. I'm also getting twigs from these things. mean, I really can't tell if these are the fully developed versions of these trees or not. I feel like these cork candle hats burn down really, really fast. But, yeah, I just realized it's been quite an episode already, so I think we're going to call this one quits. So, anyhow, learned a bit. Not a ton, but we have learned some stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to learn some more. So anyway, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, everybody. And of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time. Oh boy.